Hello and welcome to today's October 15th second stimulus check update and second stimulus package update. Today I will cover the current state of the stimulus negotiations and where they've actually made some progress. President Trump openly discusses stimulus and a few other things. So if you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now. Okay. Now, as I mentioned in my video yesterday, according to Representative Steny Hoyer, who is a Democrat in the House of Representatives, we could be just a few days away from an agreed upon stimulus relief package. Now, he is closest to Nancy Pelosi, and so I wanted to hear it from somebody that isn't Nancy Pelosi, but according to him, this could be done very, very quickly. I sure hope he's right. This has dragged out way too long. We were promised a deal all the way back in July, and we are now at the exact middle date of October. So I hope that he's not just putting out false information in order to ease our anxieties. Like, just be truthful with us if it's not going to happen, right? Now, this morning, Republicans announced that they have found some additional common ground in the negotiation between Steve Mnuchin, who's the Secretary of Treasury, and Nancy Pelosi, who is the Speaker of the House. These two negotiators found some common ground when it comes to testing and a few other things. So the Republicans will be upping their offer by $80 billion. So the $1.8 billion offer is now right around $1.88 billion. It has not gone to the 2.2. I don't know that we will see them fold on that amount, but I think we are getting closer. Now, President Trump tweeted, she, meaning Nancy Pelosi, should approve needed stimulus now. Most other Dems agree, Democrats. Republicans are ready to go, and I am ready to sign. So again, he is signaling, hey, the areas that we have found common ground, let's get a deal done right now. In an interview that President Trump gave, he said he's actually okay with these higher numbers, right? Now, some people in the Republican Party, they wanted to stay right around $1 trillion or less. They have since come up. But President Trump is saying that he's okay with these higher numbers because the American people did not cause this problem. They didn't want it and they didn't cause it. And so therefore they should be helped. So he's not opposed to helping the American people, according to him. He then said he thinks that by not moving forward, it's actually hurting the Democratic Party more than giving in would help him with the election. So he's actually putting it back saying, you guys are making yourselves look bad more than you should be worried about making me look good. So, and we've talked a little bit about this on our channel, but that was something that he said in an interview. Now, Trump was asked why he won't just go to Pelosi's $2.2 trillion deal that is on the table right now. He said essentially that his biggest issue with it is giving too much money to state and local government. He said if it were up to him, he would go to that higher amount, but he would much rather see that money go to the American people and to the American worker. He then said he still thinks that there is a deal that could be struck before the election if they're willing to do it. So he is signaling that he is ready to sign right now. He is signaling that he's okay with these higher numbers, but just to get the deal put in front of him. But if he's going to lean towards the higher numbers, it should be for the people and not taxpayer money going to government. Okay, now to be fair, we know that this deal can't go too high or we lose the needed Republican support inside of the Senate in order to pass a bill. So there is a balance between going too high and losing the Republicans in the Senate and going too low and losing the deal in the House, right? We have to have a deal in both sides of Congress before it can go up to the president. So it seems that we are getting closer to a deal being done, but I don't see them folding and giving in to the $2.2 trillion number unless it includes more money to the American people, right? I mean, if they're going to go up that $400 billion, they might as well do a third or fourth stimulus check direct to the people. That's how big that number is, right? So there has to be a balance of where to put that money and who it's going towards. If it's a big number but goes to the wrong place, it's not going to go forward. If it's a big number but lines up with each party's desire to help their constituents, then it has a chance of passing. Okay, now in an interview with Fox News, Steve Mnuchin of the Treasury said he thinks that a deal could still get done before the election, but said he didn't know if Democrats would go for it because it could look like handing a win to President Trump. And so because of that, he is actually cautious on a deal being done before the election. Now, we're about 20 days out from the election. For some people, that's still too long to wait. So my hope is that they will just get a deal done at this point. According to Nancy Pelosi, she wants to get a deal done, but she wants it to be with the numbers that she's proposing. And that's fine. They've come down, Republicans have come up, but just where is the right balance? It just seems like they're not going to find it. It's become incredibly frustrating. I'm sure you're frustrated. I know that I am. Okay, now this is my update for the day with the stimulus situation. There will be no presidential debate tonight. There was one scheduled. We've talked about this. The Biden campaign wanted to do it virtually. President Trump said, no way, that's not how you debate people. You have to be face-to-face. And because of his COVID, even though now he has tested negative, they're not going to do it. So if you don't know who you're going to vote for yet, tonight on YouTube, you could watch Biden give a rally. You could also watch President Trump give a rally. So they're both going to just be doing rallies, so you can tune in that way. Now, the next presidential debate is scheduled for October 22nd. It is my personal opinion and prediction that this debate will not happen. Pelosi has said, don't do any more debates, but for other reasons, I don't think that this is going to happen. I don't want to get into why I don't think this will happen, because that would become too political, and I'm trying to stay unbiased as best as I can, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Okay, now Lori from the community says, sometimes I come here just for the positive messages, funny signboards, and to be told I'm amazing. How does your wife find all these quotes? She just researches based on what's going on. She has a funny personality, but she's also a business owner, and she's driven and wants to push people in a positive direction, just like I do. She just, I don't know her exact methodology, but I'm glad you like the positive nature of this channel. Brett from the community says, Stephen, yesterday you said a piecemeal deal in the Senate next week was a waste of time. I need unemployment help. Could you clarify why you said that? Okay, I want you to get unemployment help. This is not your fault. You didn't cause this. But the reason I say that is we have a $1.88 trillion deal and a $2.2 trillion deal that has unemployment, that has money to states, that has money to schools, that has money to the post office, that has direct stimulus checks to the people. So I think to take our focus off of just getting these deals done and to try to piecemeal things, I just think it's a waste. Like I didn't say that to be insensitive to people who are on unemployment, right? And I know that you don't, that you were very kind in your question, so I don't think you believe that I think that. So, but I just think the Senate's going to spend a lot of time over here. It'll be kicked over and be dead on arrival. So for that reason, I just think they just need to focus on the two good deals that have already had so much time spent and just get them done. So anyway, that's just my own opinion. All right, the winners of the 10 hoodies were chosen today and will be privately notified that they were a winner. So thank you for those that participated in that. I am going to be doing another giveaway here. It will be a money giveaway. I know that there are many in the community that would benefit from some extra cash, so I'm just putting that together. The last few times I really enjoyed doing that, but it did overrun my business with people emailing me, and next time you just need to sign up and the winners will be chosen. But I am putting that together. I've got 1 or 2 sponsors that I'm working with. I have a great soap company that I'm working with. Mr. 1920 Soap is going to contribute some money to the next giveaway, and then I have another group, I can't say their name, they're going to contribute, and then I'm going to put up, my wife and I are going to put up some of our own money. So anyway, I'll let you know when that goes live to try to help out those that have been in the community that are struggling. Lastly, just in case nobody tells you this today, you are amazing. I really believe that. I appreciate you being in my community. Make sure to check out one of my recent videos where I talk about the book that helped me the most with understanding money and being a good saver. I appreciate you stopping by today, and I'll see you on the next video.